We had a big project going on at my house, a landscape project, which was my idea. I said, we can do this. And once we got into it, it got a little bit bigger than we expected. So we thought, we're gonna need some help. So there's a place in McKinney, it's the day labor place, where people gather to hopefully get picked up and hired for the day. So my husband and I drove up there, and it was about 16 years ago. But there were probably 80 to 100 men waiting to get hired for the day. So the minute we pulled up, our truck was swarmed by people, and we had two healthy young men jump in the back, ready to go. As we were leaving, the crowd just suddenly opened up. And I saw at the very back, there was a man, and I'll never forget him. He had on a cowboy hat, a white press shirt, a bolo, and I saw that he was struggling to get up. And when he did get up, I saw that his legs were completely bowed and he could barely walk. And it just broke my heart because I thought, who will hire this man today? He can barely make it to the truck. And I just was like, how is he going to eat? How is he going to make any money? So I was just in tears by the time we left. And I got home and I called my friend Kathy and I said, we've got to feed these people. So she came over, we spent a whole day trying to figure out how we could do this. And at the end of the day, we realized we didn't have the capacity to do it. And it was really very sad, and time just moved on and we weren't able to accomplish what we'd hoped to be able to do. Well, flash forward 8 years, and there's a Bible study going on at my breakfast table. And I don't know how we got on the subject of hunger in the community, but it just came up, and we thought, well, we're in Collin County. Is there really that big of a problem? And we were fortunate because we had two principals that worked at Title I schools, and they said, well, yes, there is a problem with hunger in the community. And we're like, well, what are we talking about? How many children are we talking about? 150 or something like that? They said, no, it's more like 8,000. And that was just in MISD. And as we started exploring hunger in the community and looking at it county-wise, we realized that 138,000 people in the county fall into food insecurity at least once a year. So we thought, well, surely there's somebody in a county as big as ours that's a place where people can go and get a meal. And so everybody started Googling things and doing the research, and we found out there wasn't. And when we realized that there wasn't a place in the county that was serving freshly prepared meals, I just remember saying, well, then we're going to raise the money and build it. And it was kind of one of those moments where you kind of feel the ground shift under you, and you go, what did I just say? How are we going to do this? There has to be a lot of prayer surrounding any effort that you make. And sometimes that prayer is just, help me, Jesus, help me today. I would like to say I have a formal, rigid prayer life, but I don't. I'm just talking to the Lord pretty much all day. And we get a lot of windshield time together. That doesn't always mean it's going to be easy. Building a building during a pandemic is not something I would recommend for anybody to do. Kind of set us back about 18 months. There were people that said, you'll never get it done. What's taken you so long? They just didn't think that it was going to happen. But when the Lord calls you to do something, you might as well go ahead and go with it, because you have no idea how that's going to enrich your life and the lives of people that you're in association with. We see that what we're doing is making a tremendous difference in people's lives, not only their health, but their sense of community. We're all about dining with dignity. We use real plates, real silverware, and we want people to feel like they've been to a nice restaurant and had a great meal and treated with the utmost respect and affection and love.